Hey guys, it's JJ, and today I'm back with another video. So today's video is going to be a Q&A. I asked people on my Instagram and Snapchat to leave me some questions, and some people did. Now, I'm not gonna lie, some people asked some weird questions. There's like an okay level of weird, and then there's like a creepy weird. So the okay level of weird we're gonna answer, but like the creepy weird, we're just not gonna go there. Because I'm a weird person, but I'm not creepy weird. I'm good at weird. Without taking too much time up on the intro, we're gonna get right into the Q&A. So let's get started. The first question is kind of juicy, not gonna lie. Like, it's a good one. It's a question that people actually ask me frequently, and it's black boys or white boys and why. I don't discriminate. I'm gonna be straight up here. I find myself more often attracted to my chocolate men. Ooh, I can't control myself. There's some cute vanilla ones out there too. I mean, if you look like Travis Kelce and you come through my line, I wouldn't be mad. More of the story, I don't discriminate. The next question is, what made you want to go into the medical field and why? Basically, I'm really passionate about helping other people out. I'm so passionate about that. Like, being able to make somebody's day or just be there for them is such a rewarding job, and that's what you're doing as a nurse like every single day. And so that's why I'm studying and working towards my way to get to nursing school. Honestly, since like the beginning of high school, I knew this is what I wanted to do. I want to work in the pediatric field. I love kids. Like, ever since I was young, I just love kids and helping them out and stuff. So it'll be awesome. Next question is, do you miss high school? I do not miss high school. I know my parents used to tell me back in the day, like, oh, you're gonna regret saying that you want to graduate and all this stuff because you're gonna miss high school. It's been almost two years now since I've been in high school. I do not miss it at all. I really don't. There's some memories I miss and some people and that kind of stuff, but high school just was not for me. I just did not like it. I like college, like this college setting and like the freedom you have in college, so much more better than high school. In college, you can pick classes that actually go towards your career, so I like that part. In high school, it just is BS to me. Like, the whole popular stuff, that's corny as heck to me. Everybody's trying to act all cool to impress somebody. Like, nah. Like, I'm good. But the person that asked this question, I really miss you, and you know who you are. So the next question is, did you ever dream of being in the WNBA? No. Like, my goal was to go into a higher level of college basketball, like maybe Division I or something, but definitely not WNBA. First of all, women's sports, you get treated like crap. You just don't get paid like that to be in the WNBA. Like, if I'm gonna work that hard to be playing something, I should be getting paid as much as a man. Like, if you compare like a starting WNBA player to like a bench player in the NBA, player in the NBA makes more than most starting women in the NBA. I did not dream of that because it's not something I'd want to sacrifice to do. Like, it's just not me. Like, I would have loved to play D1 and get that, like, a scholarship at a D1 school, because that's like something worth playing for. I feel like getting your education for free. But other than that, WNBA, The next question is, who was / is your celebrity crush growing up? Alright, so my celebrity crush growing up was Justin Bieber. Just like every typical female back in the day, I had the biggest crush on Justin Bieber. I posted it all over my wall, went to his concert. If I can find a picture, I will insert it here. It is an embarrassment of what I wore to that concert. It was insane. Like, I wore like a tutu with a tie. It was not cute. I had all his CDs, like, oh my goodness. I still love Justin Bieber to this day, but I definitely don't have like that Bieber fever that I used to have. But if y'all want to know my current crush, I'm currently crushing on an NBA player named Brandon Ingram. Ever since his Duke days and he played on Duke, I had a fat crush on this guy. My favorite team's the Lakers, and he was on the Lakers, and then I was like, oh my gosh, so I just started crushing on him even more. Now he's at the Pelicans, and now I'm a Pelicans fan too. Like, I'm a Lakers fan still, but not gonna lie, I will be rooting for the Pelicans hecka hard this year because my guy Brandon Ingram's on there. Not to mention, he is so underrated. Like, people be hating on him, and I don't even want to get into that, but Brandon Ingram, That's my celebrity crush. The next question is, how tall are you? I'm 6'5" on a good day. Just kidding, no. People really be thinking I'm tall. I have longer legs, I guess, like the proportion wise to my body, but as far as actually being tall, I'm like 5'4" flat, like. Alright, somebody said, what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you? The most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me, I should make a whole video on this, but basically, literally in California for a basketball AAU tournament, and I had a little boyfriend at the time. I think I was a sophomore in high school. And I had this boyfriend that I was crazy about back in the day. So our coaches would take our phone like before we would go to bed because they didn't want us up too late before our games like the next day. I thought I was being slick and sly by using the hotel room phone to call an out-of-state number, because my boyfriend was over in Washington. Like, oh, they think they're gonna take my phone away. They can go take my phone away. Okay, whatever, but I'm gonna still find a way to call my boo. So I was on the phone with him for an hour using this hotel room phone. Literally the next day, I get a call to my hotel room. Is your coach around? And my roommates were like, no, why? What room number are they in? Like on the phone, the girl I was sharing the room with on my team, my teammate, she's like, they're looking for our coaches, da-da-da. And I was like, why? They're like, bro, you messed up big time. You're gonna be in big trouble. And I thought they were kind of kidding at first. And then they're like, you remember last night when you called on, gonna use the hotel room phone? Well, it charged to our room, and it was like $100 or something crazy like that. And so they called the coach's room and they found out, and I got my butt chewed, man. And these coaches are, you know, your typical black dudes, big, you know what I'm saying? Me, my little self, I am so scared, bro. I'm getting cussed out in front of the whole team. Then I get taken out, and then I didn't get to play the whole rest of the tournament. I was in California. I didn't get to play the whole rest of the tournament. It sucked so bad, guys. It was the most embarrassing thing ever. Everybody knew why I couldn't. Oh, and then like they made jokes for the rest of the season. Mind you, the dude I was talking to was actually on the boys team. So sometimes like we would see them or something like that, and people would make jokes like, oh, like the coaches would always make jokes about it, like, oh, you were who she was calling late at night or at 12 a.m. when she's supposed to be in bed. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was so embarrassing, guys. Somebody said, we all know you like tall guys. Would you give us not so tall guys a shot? Yeah, like I love tall guys. Like, I really do. I think the tallest guy I was talking to is 7 feet tall. I'm very, very attracted to tallness. Like that's just my thing. But if you're shorter and you have a good personality, there could always be that one exception. That's all I'm gonna say. Sometimes height is not the only thing that matters, and there's other qualities, like some people are very fine in the face and maybe are not blessed with being so tall. But like I said, there's always like that one exception. Somebody asked, biggest turnoff. Biggest turnoff is lying. I hate liars. I've dealt with a liar in the past, and it's the most awful thing. Like, just be straight up and be honest with me. I will catch you if you lie, so just don't lie to me. I will always find out. I'm very, very smooth. You think I'm a punk? I ain't no punk, so don't do it. Now, the most probably attraction turnoff. I mean, obviously hygiene is one, but cut nails. Okay, this is a really big turnoff for me. Ever since I was younger, I've never liked this. When guys have really, really long fingernails and like they're dirty. I don't like long fingernails in general, but then on top of that, when they're dirty and stuff on guys, that is the most disgusting thing. Like, you need to get your hands clean. I don't need you to paint your nails, nothing crazy like that, but I just like a man that has clean hands. Like, please wash them badgers, please, and them toes too. Some of you guys be thinking because you're dudes, y'all don't have to have cute toes. Yeah, you do. I don't want y'all to take your sock off and your feet smell like death in the room. Like, I don't need that. Describe what your perfect boyfriend would be like. My perfect boyfriend would be, as far as like the emotional part, loyal, honest, romantic, the perfect balance of like lust and that emotional connection. And yeah, I need somebody that is mature. I hate immature people. Like, do not come at me with that immature crap. It's not gonna fly. That with the guy, that would be my perfect guy. Somebody said, what are your dreams that you really want to happen, and do you think it's possible with the right people? I I think it's possible, for sure, but bringing other people into it, possible with myself. I think the biggest person that's going to make my dreams get achieved is me. See, if I meet somebody that has connections or whatever like that, like, yeah, obviously that will help, but at the same time it's going to be me, because right now in my life I have my family and stuff that's always there to support. But the next question is, how do you maintain a positive perspective on life even when you're going through rough shit? I'm still trying to learn this myself, so I really don't want to answer this right now exactly, because I'm still trying to figure it out. There's so many days where I have anxiety. Having people there that can support you and help you through your rough times, that are going to be there for you, that is very, very essential. If you're religious like me, I love God and that's who I go to, but that's my personal way of coping. And then I'm still trying to learn, because like I said, I go through it a lot with my daily living with anxiety, but I know I have that support. Just know that everybody goes through bad days, so you are not alone. That is another thing to think about. It's like there's so many people that have it worse than you. As much as that's awful, it could help you realize like you're not alone. There's other people that are struggling worse. Everybody has it worse, so you could always look at that outlet to be positive. But really, other than that, is like, yeah, you need support. You need to help. You have to be honest with people and tell them what you're going through, and the right people will support you. And if you need to get help from a doctor, you need to do whatever, go do that. But yeah, for me, God and my family are the things that get me through rough times. The last question I'm going to answer today, because this video is going to be way too long, is if you wanted to change your name to something else, what would it be? By the way, love and miss you lots. I wish I knew who this was that said it, because this was on Snapchat and this was anonymous, so I really don't know. But I'm sure I love and miss you lots too. I wanted to change my name. I think it would be something really unique. I really don't know what I would change it to. I like names that start with like Z's and O's and like things that aren't used all the time. My first name's Jaden. But I go by JJ up on here, and a lot of people call me JJ, so, but as far as, yeah, I don't think I would change it, because that's who I am, that's who I know. Anyway, that is all the questions I'm going to be answering today, guys. It's too hard to answer all of them in a video. I tried. But hopefully I got to your question, and thank you so much for sticking around towards the end of this video. If you haven't already, thumbs up this video and subscribe to this channel, please. It means so much to me. I will be back with more content as soon as I possibly can. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!